On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Lift-Off Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh? Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pater. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the wimwams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystal, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Guess we better have a look. Little buggers skidded up behind me! It's on me! It's a swarm! They're everywhere! Burn them! Burn them with plasma!
I've calculated the position of
The best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery smoke. And don't underestimate traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them. Stick with quick loaders. While you're swapping ammo, the spiders might already be on top of you. Nastiest case scenario. Let's just move on to the spoils, shall we? A Varachnid's only premium part is its sucker. Hideous, but handy in all sorts of crafting recipes. Certainly more valuable than the heart. That and 10 sprat hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water. Time to blast off this bug-infested rock. So with that, I raise a glass of Spectrum Red and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
Next up, something else. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice.
The Protectorate have only been
Content. Auntie is the best choice.
told a watered-down rendition of
Cheaper prices for you. Auntie is
Thanks
the
to
best
you,
choice.
our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, Will there be anything else? How can I be of service? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Nature would drive us to our extinction. As a doctor and a
Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the best choice.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Say, you've got your alien plantain corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontier person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great!
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
The Enray range lies ahead, Commander. Damn it all! The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in. Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity, Herbert Feld from the Department of Mock Civility and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our Pan-Corporate Accord. Under paragraph 79 of Declarably Deplorable Methods and Means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen the results firsthand, we vociferously agree. Yet before you begin...
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
I urge caution, for now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample teeth gnashing. Local Order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and insist they are working...
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Do we believe them?
0.36 cubed, divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by... is it 30, or... Oh! Hello! Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing. There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you.
Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy.
Fine. Just please keep her away from me.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. much worse. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, I've seen few firsthand. But that isn't because they've gone. Rather, you can attempt such. But if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of fate.
Their actions are inexcusable.
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
Sir, we crack open a room temp tin of Borswurst. That's right. Nothing like
I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and try to prevent my wounds from reopening.
small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today.
That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive messages.
Understand the importance. It's exactly why I push you so. Your moral justification for delaying your delivery on this guy is dead. What is it if there is something or three? If you seek in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosive in time. But if you fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. The longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Vic. Let's fix this. I fully understand of your work. This is exactly why justifications for delaying your delivery on this guy is dead. What matter is it if there ends up in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your as long as I get the in time. but remind you that such affairs are vastly more safe for all parties involved. We need explosive now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Choice.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. Andy's choice, we strive to be 110% artificial. Enjoy an artificially enhanced Auntie's choice.
Now upward and onward. Now here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of rhinoceros or some such.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. When it's time for a cocktail, Num rum will help you set sail. Problems fade into the sunset. Num rum will help you forget. Work on better than frenetic. You need a neck up anesthetic. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success.
To shoot the enemy!
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and products.
Unfriendly company.
We're here to address all the hubbub over these riffs. Arcadia's naysayers and eggheads
We're a greater ally than any number of fellow scientists. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to...
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the rain in the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving, who believe?
Brad crisp, go stuff them in the sewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer?
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop.
Brad crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a track and smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
crisp, 1,000% germ-free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees. So grab a packet, fried bread, there's such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprat bread, you're eating
Run, don't walk, to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation. A flavorsome new artificial sweetener, reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry Notes will soon be found in all of our food products.
Antes Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What no one made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. The time for talk ends forever!
Purple Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
Because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch
listening to Wireless Free Arcadia. You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Updated travel guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas during approved break or leave periods. Site Safety Officer Dignan Chow reports byways beset by groups of desperate, jittery, possibly chemically dazed outcasts turned to bushwhacking and barbarism, end quote. Personnel encountering parties from the aforesaid societal cast-offs are advised to shoot first, upsell products to later. Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only... leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term... Emergency protocol surrenders 100%. Everything you'd ever hope to be.
She said, be the you that you were. Get some get up and go. Get up and go get her. Choose pediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role, and ignore all toll. The non-prize for prize control, that's our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Medical personnel detected among nearby group of persons in need of medical personnel.
Liberate society.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walk? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? Yeah? Now what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
So I shot her one last question. I said,
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language.
Can't outdo
Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
It's Bubblegum Slims, try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-doo-wop, ba-ya-da-ba, ba-doo-bop, doo-wop, ba-ya-da-da-da-da, doo-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo-wop, doo-bop, bop, bop, bop.
Sharp instrument may lead to serious injury.
Yes, that is exactly the plan.
Clarification. You are likely to experience this injury.
Rest easy, Val. I promise I won't take myself out accidentally. Too many still need killing. Though, if I do happen to sustain a mortal injury somehow, can you throw me into a rift?
Such a directive requires pre-authorization from Earth Directorate Command. Please obtain this typewritten authorization in triplicate before petitioning this unit for assistance.
Traveling at the velocity of light through the vacuum
assistance.
Space. On our primary band, this is Grand Plan Wireless, the informed, sourced, peer-reviewed sound of scientists.
Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
As foreseen, recent conflicts between the
Durbin! Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Including but not limited to the loss of Fort Endurance, disabling of the tramicular.
Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
Uranium Manufactory 7, as does research at the N-Ray Range.
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Further beneficial content soon follows. Warning, the following song mentions some action.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew. Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
Inspiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight into the future, also music.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Well-formulated plan. You'll never forget your first higher-order logarithm.
Attention. Nearby Mantisaur is deviating from typical flesh-rending behavior.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm
every moment.
in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge?
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort? Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor. Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
And I am the senior tenured laureate of the Tertiary Adjunct School of Numenistics for the Order of the Ascendant. Today's lecture will focus on the generation of prime numbers.
Cute. Adorable, even.
I know.
I'm so impressed by your wit that I've completely lost any reservations I've had about you helping me.
It's a basic refresher course in remedial numenistics for...
So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be. Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed. Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule.
Elegant, even uplifting, almost ascendant, you could say, but not...
What? How could that be?
Side note,
I made the stew myself, and every one of us ate it.
One, a prime number, since nothing can divide it other than itself. And the answer is simple, you silly
What?
person.
That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned Sisty stew. Stew that I
A prime number.
Oh.
And then what good are prime
no.
numbers?
Oh,
You ask, what good are prime numbers?
Did you say Crabble?
Why would we want to find and use prime numbers?
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
As well as using prime numbers in the process of checking its memory stores for corruption. lest its calculations be tainted.
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
But no one has ever proven
What?
this conjecture.
No, it was an accident. Nobody would have, at least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless...
Perhaps you
Hey,
could discover one of these proofs
how'd you
and
like to
become
make
the
some
next
bits? Some real bits.
tenured laureate
And keep
of
a
the
tragic
tertiary
accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Such a lofty, and dare I say, elegant goal.
So we got this thing.
Positions to you all.
An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
From the Order of the Ascendant.
Come on now.
37A.
You're back? Why? Wonderful. Then come back.
Popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple-berry parasite. OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. My name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple-berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths, until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice. The purple-berry parasite infects nearly 100% of all purple-berry bushes.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us. Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours, which means we're done.
That may offend some of my more literal-minded colleagues. The purple-berry plant was at first thought to be
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and... Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above. We know, and to show my gratitude, I'm off...
Auntie's Choice lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed and the Order ceased daily interactions with our Protectorate allies. But again, I digress. Belated testing by Auntie's Choice's unlettered scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous at all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, the purple-berry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called in Auntie's Choice's records. More specifically, the PBP eggs are found in every... berry of an infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second stage of the parasite. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's examine the PBP life cycle in detail. After an infected berry is eaten by a host, the microscopic eggs inside the berries are exposed to the host's digestive enzymes, which trigger their hatching. These parasites enter their second stage, as spiky, worm-like creatures with outsized pincer-like...
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are... Some kind of rocket attack. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to... Without them, they can't as many as you can. There's so much more anti-drop to extra compression...
Anticipating request. This unit's compression...
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted. Ah, wonderful. I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him. Sure.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm for. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Ah, well, allow... Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and it's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer... There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question. My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
You may have heard Stranger Story.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting...
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer. Wait! Executive Wojciech has an assignment that can only go to someone outside the chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group. Yes, I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
your trusted source for wholesome melodies and
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
I'm just a pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas. A hydration specialist.
Look in the nest to the east.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I'm not surprised. You seem sharp. So, if you know he's lying, then you understand that catering to his will isn't gonna do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose. Wonderful!
This unit has added Mantisaurs to its registry of approved task managers.
I have seen my friends and my family oppressed. So I knew that there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that crinkle, feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental regret.
We were always taught that the Protectorate was far in advance of everybody in terms of, well, everything. But definitely in automech programming. You're fairly sophisticated, though, aren't you?
This unit was considered a top-of-the-line model approximately 10 years ago, but has undergone many unsanctioned repairs and upgrades since then. Agent Abara has said these iterations keep this unit at the forefront of automechanical design. However, there is no data to support or disprove this assertion.
And fidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me is long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be oh so much better again with the quick mental regression. Quick mental refreshment.
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendly.
You're going to regret trading blows with me!
Worry together, standing proud, never a sedimentary crowd. perfectly reaching the paradigm cast.
Not rolling away, watching as they
go on and on and on.
Turning my kill bonus.
On and on and on and on and on until they all are gone. Why be a pebble lost and deep in the Why be a pebble when double and treble the strength is where we stand? Don't be a pebble and toss and crush mountains and granite is more they planted, so don't get turned to dust. Keeping watch. Looking round the flaws and foundation sound, all in line, all refined.
Ready to assist with Agent's help.
Why be a pebble when double or treble the strength is where we stand? Don't be a pebble, kicked and tossed and crushed. Mountains and granite is more how they planted, so don't get turned to dust. No, don't get turned to dust. No, don't get turned to dust.
Commencing.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance.
Got a spark bug in your bonnet? Don't think. Drink. Tribute liqueur blankets the mind with soothing numbness you'll feel from lobe to lobe. And it only marginally impairs motor skills. Delegate operation of heavy machinery to Automex after imbibing.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Entering a confrontational phase.
broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate sanctioned.
Ready for the bug
Victory over town stolen from us by anti-trade malcontents, lies and ruins. After our courageous agents sent the Vox relay station crashing upon it. Another glimpse was always assured.
And now this.
Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal.
Our system is sublime, the best ever to be had. Its perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad.
Emergency protocol ready.
To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they You're what views are mighty plain. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Hello again. Have you brought me the... Oh, thank law. Here's the reward, I promise.
A valid course of action.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Simple truth to know, be right and unbreakable. That is our all.
There is a 78.9% chance that a change in leadership has occurred. There is a 96% chance this unit requires desanitation due to contact with raw mantisaur flesh.
Messaging punctuated by acceptable music.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time? Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the
Welcome back. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like to, apart from providing them sustenance? Need I remind you, Arcadia is Alex. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, illuminating the path to true erudition.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis. Yes.
Seer Wily is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
But if you treat said lackeys with disrespect, like calling them lackeys, for instance, they may just stick a knife in you when you're not looking.
No, it's not like that at all. Our bond is an equitable partnership built upon a foundation of mutual respect and dedication to the plan. In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wily?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage is considerable.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Truly, Landon, the Order doesn't realize what it has in you. Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wily, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
Your household pets, ensuring all subjects.
Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence would be far more catastrophic for these poor refugees. Really, the Order is being quite charitable.
Realistic temptations and nauseating crab-witch stench of Auntie's barbaric.
No updates on anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered?
He... What?
I'm grieved to hear that. Like many of our most brilliant minds, Victor was also troubled. I only wish I'd realized sooner the extent. But thank you for trying. Any other updates?
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Seer Wily's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time.
Community, not hostility. Lower your weapons.
No, you lower your weapons.
No updates on anything I can do to assist you? Illuminating the path to true Rift worshippers. That regret. Oh, haha, good news in.
We are willing to add an additional 3% to the agreed upon payment to encourage your compliance in our deal by 22%.
Suddenly, consumerism isn't so
Welcome back. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? But we are merely a precaution. Yes, the
47% certainty.
welcome.
that this-
Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the... Any other updates?
Math is faulty. Clearly a failing of your grand plan. These events are all according to the paradigm.
Do not attempt to vex us with appealing and irrefutable statements, Redcloak.
Unburden yourself of vexation, Dunning. It is never too late to return to the Protectorate, where all needs are met, where the Sovereign in his benevolence cares
Lies! I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
Not true.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn pit. I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling...
Once again, you fell your former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah!